champ,
our babe, our favorite Kenyan babe.
Yeah.
So there's an organization called Athlos.
Yeah.
Athlos is a professional female-only track and field meeting series that was first held somewhere in New York. That is on September of 2026. And
2024,
2024, sorry, yes. And the founder is Alexis Ohanian, who is the husband to Serena Williams.
Oh.
Yeah. And let me tell you, by the way, I think people always say that we don't really appreciate our celebrities, and it's true because Faith Kipyegon is like so big.
Yeah, out there.
She is. The same as...
but she's also very big here.
She is. But I don't think we appreciate her that much. Like, she's a babe who, as a country, we should be naming roads after. I know. Anything, any national celebration, we should see
she's big out there.
As well as Eliud Kipchoge. Those are national treasures.
Yeah.
So she gets her second straight Athlos crown from Serena Williams. That happened last night.
Whoa.
Well done, Faith.
Congratulations, Faith. We celebrate you here on Big Perspective.
Absolutely.
Now, Ellen, this story about RB.
Yes.
About RB and, of course, there's Mwakideu and Alex Mwakideu.
Go on.
So the latest is on the suing,
Yeah.
So documents were filed at the Milimani Chief Magistrates Court.
Okay.
And RB contends that the interview portrayed him as manipulative. I'm sure by now we know which interview you're talking about.
Every Kenyan knows.
Yeah, the interviews. Actually, there are two. So, the interview portrayed him as manipulative, hypocritical, a swindler, and a homosexual. So he claims these allegations are unfounded and have caused him significant emotional distress and harm to his ministry and public standing. So he's not suing them for 1 million.
Yeah.
Or... like 2
or 3,
like 20 million Kenya shillings.
But again, you say it for portraying him, not that they're lying, but portraying him.
I'd want to get a legal mind to actually explain this to us.
Someone should tell us
how
what
this should
means.
turn out. Will turn out.
Yeah.
But we wait and see.
But did he say it's a lie? Is there anyone saying it's a lie? No.
I don't know.
We wish you well. Everyone involved.
Now that it's in court, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then there was someone trending called Vera Mora.
Now, I've tried to tell you this story. You've not seen it across social media, so I'm here to tell you.
Yeah.
So sometime last week, I think it must have been Thursday morning or Wednesday morning. Actually, the minute I woke up, I saw that video. A lady who is the mother to a 7-year-old boy.
7-year-old? They have
Class
a 7-year-old daughter.
Yes, exactly. Imagine now your daughter, had a fight with another child in school. Yeah. So kawaida, everywhere in classroom, those fights maybe over a pencil, over rubber, over anything, kids fight, it's normal. So the class teacher or the school took control of the situation. Then the child was punished. So fair game as up now. Exactly. Then they did, the child went and told the mom, and the mom was really upset to the point where he kind of quote unquote cancelled this child from using the normal route that all children use to ride their bicycles to school. Again, this is a 7-year-old. So
how do you ban a 7-year-old from using a road? I think I saw that like a court, rough something court.
So Vera Mora, that court. Vera Mora has banned the neighbor's child from accessing the shortcut route to the class because they had a fight with the child. And this boy went ahead and even went to Mora's home and apologized again. So
to the mom?
Yes. He has apologized to Mora and said, I'm sorry about that.
To Mora.
To Mora again, exactly. Now at home. And I'm sure also to the boy now at home,
Oh, no.
But Mora was not taking
Poor
it.
child.
Yeah. What do you think? As a mother who has a 7-year-old?
Yeah, like it's... why would I be called... Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that it's another mother it's another child that, that has fought with my child.
Yeah.
Why would I fight with the child? If I have to take it up to that level, then I'd rather take it up with the parents.
You'd rather fight the parents, right?
Let me fight with the mother.
Fight with the mother.
Why would I fight the child?
Why are you fighting a 7-year-old?
A 7-year-old child from? In fact, the person that I'm really concerned about is Vera Mora's son.
Oh, that's a good perspective. Tell me.
Yeah, because you know what that teaches the child? It gives him a lot of entitlement. It's a boy. It is boys. Yeah. So, I mean, that would give the child a lot of entitlement. Just knowing that, you know what?
My mom
will resolve all these issues.
Yeah, we'll move
if my mom can actually ban a child from using a road.
Yeah.
A road.
Yes.
a road, a public road.
Imagine.
How much more?
And a child who is 7 years old is literally this tall.
Yeah, and they learn so much from us.
Exactly.
So when they see when they see us pulling such moves, they know they can almost get away with everything, with anything. So to speak.
And it's not right. And also for that Mora's son, I feel like now his classmates will view him in a very different light,
of
and
course.
not a very good light, I would say, because
it might actually not be a very good thing for him.
Yeah, it's not a very good thing for him,
because there's a level where he might be entitled, or he might actually feel very embarrassed in school, thinking that his classmates, I mean, the mom went viral over this, but she apologized.
She did apologize.
Yeah, she apologized.
She apologized.
But the harm had already been done. So I feel for this poor kid also, like, that was harassed.
Yeah.
I can imagine him knocking on the door, ringing the bell and saying,
to say, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, to say that I'm sorry, without even the parent, without the mother accompanying him.
Yeah.
It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
But I'm happy that the mother came out and actually spoke about it. Yeah. And it was addressed, that Vera apologized for that.
She did. She apologized, but still the damage has been done. Yeah. And let me tell you, once you're someone's neighbor, it really is just try and be just someone
as kind,
someone who is likable to live with,
Stop playing adult battles, like rather fighting adult battles with children.
Because what do you mean?
You're innocent. Oh my God. Like
how can you ban a 7-year-old from riding his bike through the shortcut to go to school, the school that your son also goes to? I mean, it's very wrong. Don't
and then
fight
what gives
those
her
battles.
Fine, maybe because she works for the county government, but what gives her the audacity to actually close a road? I'm also wondering, like, does the court have other users?
Yeah.
Like other residents there?
Yeah. I think there are other residents. There are. They just don't want her son using that route.
Okay. Yeah. So we're still getting to know our listeners, and we're also still getting to know each other.
Let me remind them where to catch us. It's on SpiceFM KE. It's 94.4 in Nairobi. If any one of you is listening to us from Malindi, it's 97.7.
I love Malindi.
And Nakuru is?
Nakuru is 96.0.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Guys, slide into our DMs.
There's Eldoret.
Tell us, Eldoret.
Eldoret is 96.7.
Yeah.
There's Nyeri at 90.9.
Go on.
And there's Kisumu City, Dala. That's Dala for me. 102.5.
Yeah.
And we also have Mombasa.
Absolutely.
Mombasa Raha.
Guys, please follow our social media pages. That is SpiceFM. The SpiceFM pages. Text us, give us your feedback, encourage us. This is our premiere show. We want to feel your support.
Yeah.
Please leave us comments, and we'll continue engaging you.
Exactly. So we need to break ice a bit.
I'm here for it.
Yeah? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I am.
Because I'm going to do a little game with you. This or that.
Oh, I would love that. Tell me.
Okay, let's go. So we've spoken about books.
Yeah.
So do you prefer reading a physical book or an e-book?
A physical book. A physical book. I think it makes you even look more intelligent.
Because the other day people just think that you're scrolling through your phone.
I'm just if you're reading a Kindle or something, it's you're just having another gadget. Come on, but reading a book, I think there's some elegance. It's tea.
I also prefer reading a physical book and having an actual library in the house.
Ooh,
like a book library. So would you rather be a celebrity or be the power behind the celebrity?
I feel like that's a trick question, and it's a trick question. But I'll say the celebrity. And you?
Of course, the power behind the celebrity.
I think that comes with your job because you're a super producer. Guys, if you didn't know, Becky is a producer.
Being a producer, I think I enjoy being the power behind the celebrity.
But you have a gorgeous face and we're happy to see you here.
Yeah. At the forefront.
At the forefront.
So, would you rather have a big over-the-top wedding or a small intimate elopement?
I'm eloping.
Oh, Lord.
Becky, I'm eloping.
Why?
Because I just want probably just the man I'm marrying.
You don't want like an over-the-top wedding.
Absolutely not.
With all the chandeliers. Weddings are grand nowadays.
I'm happy to attend those. I'm happy to attend. I'm happy to attend.
But not planning for you. But planning yours, yeah?
No.
Okay, I had one. So
well, yours was grand.
But if I was to do that again, I'll probably just do like an AG thing. Like I would just go to the AG,
which is almost close to
weddings are parties.
Yes. And
you know, they're
and
just
you have
parties.
to feed people.
They're just parties.
Yeah.
Because the moment you exchange the vows and you have the certificates, that's it.
That's the actual
Like,
marriage.
that's the actual marriage.
Yeah.
But from there, that's the actual wedding. From there, the other things are like it's a party, but a party that will cost you.
That will cost your pockets.
And
And,
because another people will eat and go home with stories.
and then they'll give you gifts and they'll give you soap.
Oh, okay. Let's not go to that. So tell me about texting or a phone call. Would you rather
Oh, darling,
be
please.
called or texted?
I have told you this, and I genuinely mean this, and I know my family will say this, but please don't call me. If you need to call me, just send me a message and request to
Can I call you?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Yes,
I prefer
absolutely.
phone calls. I find texts very, how do I put it? Like it's too much work.
Really?
To text, yeah.
No.
I'd rather just call you and tell you that thing that I didn't tell you. But before I explain myself, sorry, I didn't do. Oh no.
You know what
I'm not texting. That
You know what the
much.
balance line is for that?
Yeah.
Voice notes. I like that.
Oh, you
send
do
me
voice
voice
notes?
notes. Yeah.
I find voice notes creepy.
No, they're good.
Like,
It's
why
the
would
balance.
you voice note me? Just
Yeah.
call me.
No, send me a voice note.
Oh, it's creepy.
Do you know I have a friend our conversation is that we send each other voice notes. We can send each other 10 voice notes a day, and it's perfect.
I can't even remember the
Perfect.
last time I used a voice note.
I like that.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good sign. Okay, so would you rather a meticulously planned vacation or a spontaneous road trip?
I will say a planned. I don't want a road trip because again, a road trip is just a few minutes. It's spontaneous because we're just doing 2 hours. No, that's not for me.
A vacation? Vacation
yes,
for you?
yes.
I love road trips.
You road trips.
Very spontaneous. Like, tunaelekea Kajiado.
Oh.
We are going to, But yeah, I don't mind the vacations, of course, but road trips are really nice.
Okay.
Or you're going all the way to Moa Hills.
Okay.
You know Moa Hills?
Yes.
In Machakos.
Okay.
Yeah. So Mary J. Blige, I love her blonde hair.
Go on. Oh, those are facts. Yeah, she is. She has blonde hair. Since I started listening to her, or maybe let's say the early 2000s, everyone knows that Mary has blonde hair.
Has always rocked blonde hair.
Absolutely, and she looks so good in it.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, she does.
And she
does.
is also the queen of boots.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember those songs? She all her videos, and she's wearing these long boots, and they're high, and she looks so good in them.
Yeah.
And I think anyone who wears those boots, I think, has drawn the inspiration from Mary J.
From Mary J.
Mary J. There's another fact that is about her career. Do you want to tell us?
Yeah, about the Grammys.
Yes.
I don't know how many Grammys she's won. I think we had looked for that earlier. Or
She has won 9.
How many?
I know.
How many
She
are
has
they?
won 9 Grammy Awards.
Yes.
So she's not just a beautiful woman. That's obvious. She is
9
talented.
Grammys.
9 Grammys means that she has something solid in her
Definitely.
music. And that is why we're talking to about her today. She's in our music reset.
Exactly.
I know this is the first time you're listening to us. Again, this is the home of Sugar and Spice FM, everything nice. We are live on our YouTube. Please tune in. Call us again. The number, I'll tell you mine, but Becky, could you tell us your number?
0719-01-2600. 0719-01-2600.
And mine is 0732-142-650. Please go into our DMs on IG, on X, on Facebook, on TikTok.
On TikTok.
Everywhere.
I'm just getting familiar with TikTok.
Yeah?
I'm such a millennial. but a lot of millennials are on TikTok actually.
Hey, Becky,
So maybe you need to orient me.
It's me. I'll take that challenge for myself too. Because maybe TikTok.
It should be my CI for this week.
Absolutely, that's yours for this week, please. TikTok again.
Next week I come back here. I have like 3,000 followers. But I understand TikTok. You have to keep on feeding them.
You have to feed people. You have
to keep feeding your audiences.
You have to keep those people happy and entertained and engaged a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Again,
I'm so much into Instagram.
No. Move
I'm
to
an
TikTok.
Instagram buddy.
Move to TikTok so
And
that's
Facebook,
so that I can be showing you stories. Here and
Okay.
there. Yeah.
Okay. I hear you. Ellen. You have no idea. Like the lady that you're about to introduce is a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's the founder of Centonomy. She founded the company in 2009, following her passion for teaching people how to create wealth.
Okay.
And so far, Centonomy has empowered over 200,000 people.
What?
With knowledge on personal finance, management, entrepreneurship, and career development. She's also an author and is behind the book Making Sense, which I'm also reading.
Oh, you are.
That reflects real people's experiences with personal finance, successes, and failures. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about Waceke Nduati. She's in the house.
She is here.
Welcome, Sheke. Let me call you that for now. Wow, it's so good to have you here.
I'm so glad to be here.
Yeah.
Talk about my favorite subject, which is women. They're not just money.
Yeah.
Women
and money.
Women and money.
Yeah.
Women and money.
Yeah.
We'll learn from you. We are ready. I mean, our notebooks. Where's yours?
Mine is
Ellen?
right.
Oh, it's right here.
Right here.
Believe you me, we carried these notebooks for you. Yeah, because all the notes we are writing today.
Yes.
And we also we're also into continuous improvement.
Yes.
That's what we want for the women that are listening to us.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We want to continuously improve our lives.
And what's great about women is that the fact that we listen, we go pass on, then we get more curious, we want to come back. So I want to give a shout out to women because women are always ready to learn.
Sure.
We don't sit and think, no, I know it all, or I don't want to admit I don't know. They're like, actually, guys, I'm struggling with this. Who knows someone who has a guy?
And there's always room for improvement.
There's always room for improvement.
I love that.
Who has a guy who can sort this out?
Sure. So that's what this masterclass is all about.
Okay.
We want to learn from you and improve our lives.
And I want to learn from you because I think with my journey, I've been doing this for 16 years. I learn as much as I teach.
Wow.
So I'm a student first before I am a teacher.
Before you're
and
a teacher.
I started this because of making my own mistakes. So if you're hoping to hear somebody who's just perfect all the way, sorry, that's not me. But I have made mistakes.
Exactly.
People have shared with me what they've done, and that's what I'm here to share.
How would you define financial success or financial freedom?
I think for me, financial freedom or wealth is first of all knowing what you want. Yeah. Because I think a lot of people don't know what they want. We focus on survival. We think the things we should want. Yes, we want to pay for school fees for our kids. Yes, we want to live a good lifestyle. Yes, we're doing all these things. But when you actually sit back, a lot of women, especially women, have a problem identifying what do I want? Why? Many roles people play. They are mothers, they are sisters, they are friends. Sometimes they're taking care of their parents. They've got so many obligations around them. You're in a meeting, somebody in the house has called you to tell you there's no bread. Suddenly it's your problem. Issues sometimes men don't have. So our bandwidth is all over the place. So rarely do women actually say, what do I actually want? Apart from just meeting the things I know I should plan for and save for, what do I want? Do I want to be going on a holiday every year? Do I want to improve my cause? If I want to create wealth, what kind of wealth do I want and why do I actually want it? So sit back with yourself, know what you want, then make money a tool for that. Now, if you're doing that, then don't be afraid of accessing the information and the knowledge, and then also just understanding financial freedom doesn't mean it will always go your way all the time. It's you just build the resilience to go through the ups and downs. So when you know what you want, you have the resilience to go through the ups and downs, you're using the tools that are available to you, then you're financially free.
Then you're financially free.
You're on the journey. You're in flow with your journny, not anybody else's.
Individual.
So speak to yourself. Everybody needs to speak to yourself and say, as a person, what do I
want?
Really
And you're saying
want?
it's a problem that a lot of women have.
Yes.
Men have a way of actually just knowing that this is what I want.
Yeah.
Like, so by April, I want to have bought this or, moved to this other office or done this. And women, we are like...
Because women are always subconsciously asking for permission. Will it be okay with so-and-so? Men naturally, what I call it's not even self-centeredness, it's self-reference very naturally.
Yes.
Women, from the time we were taught, when we were growing up, even as little girls, we observed that my role is to make other people happy. So sometimes we confuse making other people happy, even with our money. And that's why women, we get into all sorts of troubles with money, because it's there. Black tax is most heavy on women, It's there because we are making other people happy, hoping one day there'll be enough money or enough time for poor old me.
After you've done everything for everyone else.
After you've done everything, because what you're doing with your time, you're also going to do with your money.
Wow.
And then when we are meeting together as women, we're talking about all those other things, how your kids, which is great. It's great we support each other like that, But we're not talking about, hey, guys, I have decided in 5 years, I want to own this building. So what do we do? Do we come together? So we also keep our goals sometimes very small. Yeah,
limit ourselves.
Yes, because we're like, no, this is where I play in life. But until you realize, actually, what do I want? Okay, it requires me to own a building. Okay, how do I start going ahead and owning a building? So we don't give ourselves permission to dream big. Yeah.
Okay. Waceke, I have a question. As women, what have you seen that is a financial concept that every woman should understand? What is a financial concept that you think every woman who wants to achieve their individual goals should have?
First, understand, and I'll just go back to what Becky asked about financial freedom.
Yeah.
I want every woman to ask herself, if everything in my life, the financial systems in my life stopped.
Yeah.
I walk into my job and I'm told we're done. Mm-hmm. Or something has failed with the system. Mm-hmm. Let's say you're paid on the 24th or the 30th. Yeah. That's which most people are paid that time. The system, and you walk in and HR tells you, sorry, the 25th, the money has not landed.
Yeah.
The system failed. What do you do? And we're not going to be up and running for the next 2 months. Mm-hmm. That is a concept every woman should have in her head. And sometimes that system is a spouse.
Yeah.
But we don't realize that even his income can fail.
True.
Yeah. Or the relationship can fail. Sometimes it's parents. It's a business as well. But you're like, if a client doesn't pay, then what happens? Yeah. So as a woman, you just ask, because what disturbs women is that if something happens, then I can't think. And women, we're not good at thinking under stress. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, we are not. That's not where we operate
Absolutely
from.
Not, yeah.
So ask yourself, if my system failed, whatever your current financial system is, what do I have that will work for me for 3 months or 6 months or a year or 2 years? Will rent be paid? Will school fees be paid? Will I be able to take care of myself as I figure out plan B?
Plan B.
So women do not, because after 16 years of Centonomy, I have just had to sit in front of people crying in front of me.
Yeah.
Do not depend on any system other than yourself. I'll just say that honestly, because of what I have seen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because everybody else is a human being just like you.
Yes.
So if your system is reliant on, we hope someone will just do what they're supposed to do for the rest of their life, that my expectations on this will be kept for the rest of my life. Yeah. No, after 16 years, I have seen too much drama, even in business, in relationships, So build your own system. It is not a luxury for a woman to be financially independent. It is a necessity.
A necessity.
It is just like the way you pay rent, just like the way we breathe.
Yeah.
It is a necessity for a woman to have her own financial resources.
Why? Tell me that.
So that she can have...
think
your life...
What are that a
your
woman
life... Ladies, your life is nobody's responsibility.
It's your own.
It's your own.
Yeah.
Even let's go beyond just making, putting food on the table. What do you want? Do you want to be able to go on a holiday? That's you. So think about yourself. You have to.
Really.
I think we have to value ourselves enough. When you come to a place where you value yourself, you value what God created you to do. You value the experiences you want to give yourself in life. You value your ability to give your kids what you want. Actually say, whose responsibility is that? Are my dreams going to be hung on to somebody else's willingness to give me permission? That is why I say it's because wealth is not about just making ends meet. It's about exiting this world and say, I lived the best life I could live. And money was a tool for that.
Yes.
And agency over that money is my responsibility.
And I really like that. Yeah. Because you see, most of our parents, so to speak, like this was so different.
Yes.
Times,
yes.
So the men would go out to work.
Yes.
Maybe the woman stays at home. Even if they went to work, the man would stay with the
The roles were traditional.
And I've seen quite a number of women of that age who are quite humbled when their husbands either died or the relationship didn't work out. And the women had to now go back to, where do we start from? How do we do this? How do I sustain my children in this school? How do I even pay my bills? Like even water bill and even the rent. So I love this new way of thinking. and it's very different from how we were brought up. I like that you're saying that we should have, it's important that a woman has her own money?
I think even in a relationship, let it be a partnership, not a dependency. Not a dependency.
Yeah.
So we're not saying now don't work with your husband and assume the worst is going to be happening. But imagine a partnership of equals. Even it doesn't mean you're bringing the same thing all the time, but even you know your own ability to generate is there. And what's happening in many relationships, when a woman is also not equal or not considered equal, then they lose voice.
True.
Yeah, so then they don't have a say.
Yeah.
Who are you to tell me that we should not buy that plot of land? It's my money. But that whole is a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
Whether it's really my money, but it's a whole other conversation. Because it leads to women's work also that is. And we are not paid for unpaid labor, care work. So I think we have to have a whole session around the thinking around unpaid labor for women.
Yeah.
But for women, I'm just saying that because even you find with the generation of our parents, how much voice did our mothers actually have regarding the financial affairs of the house? And I think when you realize with money, it is first of all from a lot of your childhood experiences become how you also think
View
or
money.
believe, and it leads to your patterns. So what's happening in today's dynamic, because things have shifted, people are like, hi, in this day and age, we need two incomes. Many women are finding themselves breadwinners, actually. That is the truth.
True.
But what has not changed is the psychology of society. So patriarchal systems and mindsets are still there.
Yes.
So you might find even a woman is earning more, but she's guilty, feeling guilty about it. You're spending it on yourself, because what she saw is the women don't earn more.
They have to be
men earn more. So it's causing such friction
Correct.
in relationships. Yeah, but you're right, it is a new way of thinking that women now have to embrace. And even if it doesn't mean you may not be earning equal, but it is your right to have a voice.
Yes.
And your right to also know, I need to also take responsibility for the things I want to do in my own life.
Okay.
I'm just thinking when a woman earns more, like, do you think they still command the same respect, or rather, whether would they still be humble enough to? Maybe it's also another class.
It's also another class.
You need to be humble.
We'll have one conversation called the breadwinner dilemma.
It's called the breadwinner dilemma.
Yeah, because it's a
The
dilemma.
breadwinner, and still expected to be humble and respect your partner.
Yeah, that's a whole conversation, because typically we thought man is supposed to provide,
Correct.
and we defined provision as financial provision. Yeah, that is how provision was defined.
Yeah.
So you see, our parents ahead of us, that is what signified you are the provider. Are you paying the bills? Now, when the woman, because of the opportunities that have opened up for women, and not just that, women's own, me, I'm empowered, I'm going to go for it. Yeah. So there's two things, not just that the opportunities open up for women. No one's giving us free things even now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We worked so hard for
We worked hard for them.
for
We went,
merit.
figured out ourselves, went for courses, etc. So women are advancing. They decided to advance themselves. So they are earning more.
Yes.
Now you have a relationship where both of you were brought up with that image of man is a provider. So the woman is sitting with guilt, a sense of it's right, but I'm feeling wrong about it because of what I saw as a child. And the man is also feeling the same way. So it requires a whole change of mindset of what does provision actually mean? What does respect in this relationship actually mean? Money cannot be the definition of how a relationship is handled anymore.
Okay.
We made money the definition. I have power because I have money. I have voice because money. Now we have to put money in its place. You are a tool, a function, to help us achieve certain things, but you cannot be the decision maker.
Absolutely.
I love saying that I love what I can do with money.
You love
I love money, but I love what I can do with money.
I want to ask Waceke a very practical question.
Yeah.
Because someone in my DM is asking me, suppose I earn an amount 100 to 200,000. Yeah. A direct question is, what practical lifestyle should they adopt, and how can they grow their wealth from a monthly income of around, let's say, 150K? Are there any practical moves? This is someone who is probably a single lady.
Yes. Okay.
She's working, but like she does not have a family to take care of.
Okay.
So how does she grow her money?
Okay. One, I'll tell her, even before we talk about growing a money, I'll just go back to what I mentioned.
Yes.
Do you have you put money somewhere safe that if something happened to you for 3 months,
That
you
you'd
can
be
take
okay.
care? So if you're earning 200,000, do you have 600,000 that for 3 months takes care of your lifestyle?
Okay.
So stop going for crazy things that will grow your money. Something happens to your job
Are you
and you
okay,
can't
first
even
of
pay
all?
your rent.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's take care of you. That's the first step. Because
Take
I
care of
think once
yourself.
people have that solid base, then you know, okay, when I'm planning my money, at least I'll have 3 months, and we can even get it to higher as we go along, that at least I can take care of myself for this amount of time. So that's her first step.
That's
Okay,
the first concern.
then the next step is not being told what to invest. And women, please be careful. Do not let people take advantage of your ignorance. Yeah, because you are the CEO of your money. Please remember that. So as a CEO, money is your employee. You are supposed to give money a job description. What job description have you given money? So because there are people who sell you products and financial products. I'm not saying that they are wrong, but remember, people selling financial products will earn whether you lose your money or not.
Or no, they still That's true. That's
So if
a good
I'm
point.
selling financial products and I meet you and you're telling me I have 200,000, I don't know what to do with it. I'll show you.
Yeah, I'll show you what to do.
Come. Yeah, come. So what's the JD for the money? So I'd ask her, what do you want to save for?
What's the JD for
What's the
money?
JD for the money? What do you want to save for? Yeah. So it could be in maybe X amount of time I want to buy a car, X amount of time I want to have my own home. Yeah. It could be I just want a fund. I don't know if she has kids, for my school fees, for my, I'm just giving various goals that women may have.
Yeah.
It could be as simple as by the end of the year or then and see, I would really like to take myself to Zanzibar for a holiday. Yeah. So write down your goals. Yeah. Or in 10 years, I want to have income that is coming in, the same 150,000 coming
Yes.
in without
Yes.
me having to work for it. So write down those goals.
Okay.
Then whatever you now invest in, I can't give her a two-minute investment plan. Yeah. Come to Centonomy. Yeah. Whatever. But it's really saying, okay, each of these goals will require money to do something. So money will always do 3 things, no matter how complicated you call what people are investing in.
Okay.
All these things are people, I would name products on the show because I don't want to endorse anybody.
Please, thank you.
But you'll always find they're doing 3 things. Keeping your money, things that people just expect you to use.
Yes.
And bringing up your kids and being 10 steps ahead of everybody at any given point in time is the same superpower you can use to make money. So just already remember, you're sitting
Just
with a
monetize
superpower.
it. Monetize it.
Monetize it. So please don't sit understanding, this wealth thing, this money thing is beyond me. You've raised
Yeah.
that child. Imagine nothing is beyond you.
What?
Imagine you've organized all the way for somebody's life. Nothing is beyond you.
Wow.
It is just taking that same ability and saying, okay, how do I use it for my business? How do I use it for my money? You've
Yes.
already got it in you. Now we just need to bring it out.
Then maybe even talk about your book.
Yeah. Most common financial mistakes you
Yes.
see female entrepreneurs or
Okay.
even those in employment make.
Okay. All right. I'll start. There's one very specific to entrepreneurs,
Okay.
having been, an entrepreneur now for what? Wow.
Yeah.
Many years. That's quite many years. Women don't pay themselves.
Oh.
Imagine, that's the biggest financial mistake women make in their businesses. They literally work for the business for free. We like saying things like the business is my baby. The business is not your baby, it's a business. Yeah.
Waceke, you're not sharing us.
I think, when I was 3 years in business, I was in that WhatsApp group. Yeah. And I saw what the financial cost to me personally. So I was not paying myself for 3 years because I was like, when the business gets to a certain point, maybe because you almost feel guilty and you make it all about making the business work. But this is effectively what you are doing. You are undervaluing the person who's indispensable in the business.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's you.
you're paying everybody else. You're paying the team. You're paying you're paying suppliers, but yourself.
Wow.
So you're running that business, but you're living on scraps. then many times the business finances get disorderly because you always have to dip in to go shopping. You have to dip in for this and that, which later when you come and start doing things like tax audits, they might get you in problems the way you're taking money out of the business. So you have to decide, even if your business is young, you can even start with 10K, then build it up, but make sure there's an amount that you have put that reflects you. And this is what happens when you're not paying yourself. It's like Standard Group telling you guys we're not paying you. You then don't make the business make enough money.
Yes.
Because you're saying, okay, I just need to make 200,000 shillings per month. There you put your rent, etc., but you've not put you. The business should be paying 250,000 shillings per month. That means now a whole business conversation, which we have in one of our classes called Centonomy Entrepreneur, that means you undervalued even your goods and services and what price was practical for the business to actually go. Then the business literally never grows because you're always the one who's willing to provide free services to the business. So you have to pay yourself because we feel or we think that as long as the business works, I'll be financially okay. But you're a different person. So another mistake we keep making, and I made it for so long, till today the business has never finished paying me back what it owes me. We're like plonking our own money all the time
into the business
to plug holes in the business. And sometimes instead of just accepting facts, actually we have to cut costs. For COVID I did this mistake for a very long time till I was like, actually now I can't. Because you're always hoping something undefined happens. It's one thing to put in money because it's a very strategic move, but because in 6 months this direct project, this is going to happen. But putting in money, and women, we do this because again it's our baby to plug holes and keep other people happy. I don't want my employees to leave. I don't want them to feel bad, etc. If the business can't pay their salaries, that means whatever work everybody is doing is not being able to pay salaries. That is the fact that needs to be faced. Not I'll plug and hope that is what we're doing.
If it's not making money, then
that it is. Salaried people who are employed, the biggest mistake they make is the comfort zone.
Because once you have that monthly
income, you're just comfortable.
I'm going to save next month. Okay, starting next month. Next month.
And then other expenses come up that you decide, let me just, since it's Becky's wedding, let me just buy that pair of shoes. 15,000.
You keep spending money.
It's fine, I can save next month.
So that's a mistake. And those who earn a lot of perks from the employer, they mistake that's your employer's lifestyle. That's not the lifestyle you can afford. So if you ever leave that job, me, I fly business class. No, you don't. Your employer flies business class. I
was talking about insurance the other day. You have to employ people. Like you have your insurance paid for, like your health insurance. The moment that thing will not be working, like that insurance is taken away from you, can you really afford that?
Can you afford those premiums for the same cover that your employer
pays for
you? Very important.
Oh wow!
Even little things like mobile phones. Like I remember when I left employment, I never used to know how much I spent on my mobile phone because my last employer used to say, I could go and call. Which country have you traveled to? UK? I'll call you. When I left, I was like, what? You mean a phone bill can go up to 13K? Because I was just not conscious about it. So just be clear, what lifestyle do I live? Because it's my employer who affords it, and it's fine, enjoy it. But when you're planning for yourself, if you want to sustain the same lifestyle,
ensure that you can also
ensure that what you're doing financially is going to be able. Like the health insurance is a perfect example.
That's a perfect example.
It's a perfect example.
Because there's a time I exhausted my outpatient. So
really?
And then I just noticed I don't think I can afford this hospital.
Yes.
And I would, just go flash out my OTP. Okay, fine. We are good.
And imagine other people retiring. That's what has been happening. They've been on this cover. Now they have to fork out for themselves.
And pay out of pocket. Waceke, we have about 4 minutes.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about your book? And then I think in regards to the masterclass, Becky has some good news for the listeners.
Yes, we have some good news. Guess what? I know you, just like me, are are you're very excited to have Waceke on the show today.
Yes.
So guess what? She'll be here every month.
Yes, the Centonomy class will be a monthly class here on the
here
Pink
on the
Perspective.
show.
Yes.
Like we'll have Waceke on Pink Perspective every month.
Absolutely.
Once a month, and we'll have all this information. So we are really excited about that. Waceke.
Okay, no, I'm really happy to be here. And I think it will just help people open up their minds to this money conversation. I still think going for a class like Centonomy is super important on the practical side. But at least we'll be able to have the conversations that stop people from making those moves and give them starting points like we have done today.
Yes.
So I'm very excited to be a partner on this show.
Absolutely. Happy to have
so
you.
thank you for that. And today you've asked me to talk about my book. It's called Making Sense. It's real conversations about money, and it really is about people's personal stories on money. So you will see yourself reflected in the stories. I talk about myself. I talk about somebody who went from zero and doing those non-financial assets managed to make 10 million shillings.
Yes.
I talk about a couple, Kenyans, by the way. So we're not talking about people. I talk about a couple who navigate the complex issues about money and relationships, and I talk about a young man. So I think the easiest way for today, instead of people trying to remember so much information, is if you go to my Instagram, Nduati, Cekenduati. I can post, or SpiceFM can tag,
Absolutely,
where you can actually get the book from. It's available in various bookshops, as well as you can order it directly from Centonomy. So that information I can leave here, and it can be put on social media.
Absolutely.
Awesome. We'd love to hear more from you.
Yes.
Yeah, Ellen.
What an honor it has been to have you, Waceke.
Sure.
Let me tell you, my edges I have been pulled because you
start carrying food. Let's start from that, Ellen.
You see me at the canteen.
Yes, a lot. Okay, not that I carry food, but
moving forward,
we need to.
That is one step ahead. That's one thing I'll do.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much for coming.
All right.
And we hope our listeners will also have one thing that they'll improve on after today's conversation.
Absolutely.
And if they can send questions and topic suggestions in advance that they'd like us to cover, I would be happy. I'd be happy to.
Remember, we'll have Waceke again next month. That's November.
Exactly.
Yes. We'll see you in November. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you again. This is the Pink Perspective.